Claressa would be able to fight me as if I was to be a professional fighter. If I go and train the same amount of time that she trained, and then I would get in the paint and the whoever.
Put your phones on silent, grab the popcorn, and cancel whatever fight night you had planned. Because the real bout of the year didn't go down in a boxing ring. It happened in a parking lot, in heels, and yes, it was all caught in 4K. You heard that right. Claressa Shields, the undisputed GOAT, just went from winning titles to launching a bag of Takis across the lot. And the name behind the chaos? 3 syllables. Papoose. Now pause and picture this. What happens when you mix an Olympic champion, a reality TV fire starter, and a love triangle messier than a Zeus Network finale? The answer: felony charges and 12 million views in under 2 hours. According to insiders, Claressa snapped after spotting Taki getting just a little too cozy with her man. What followed wasn't a conversation. It was hair flying, nails breaking, and screaming so fierce even Siri gave up trying to understand. But was this a sudden emotional outburst, or a beatdown that had been brewing for weeks? Who was behind the camera? And why did Papoose vanish right after things popped off? Stay tuned, because this isn't just celebrity tea. It's a heavyweight showdown with bail money on the line. It was supposed to be a peaceful evening. A softly lit rooftop dinner, champagne toasts, maybe even a few celebratory words honoring Claressa Shields' upcoming Netflix docuseries, and her not-so-secret romance with none other than Papoose. But what happened next? Not even the wildest reality TV writers could have scripted it. Before dessert made it to the table, Taki, yes, that Taki, Saucy Santana's outspoken little sister known for viral fights, zero filter, and the ability to turn any setting into a full-blown courtroom, decided to crash the scene, uninvited, unapologetic, and apparently unaware that Claressa Shields doesn't play when it comes to her man. Let's set the scene. Claressa stood glowing in a sleek black dress, hair perfectly laid, and that ring on her finger. Not an engagement, but it sent a loud message. He's mine, not yours. By her side, Papoose wore an expression caught somewhere between pride and panic. And honestly, who could blame him? Sandwiched between a world champion boxer and a viral firecracker with 3 active restraining orders? Yeah, you'd be sweating. 2. Then came Taki, strutting in with a leopard print ensemble, a razor-sharp ponytail, and a smirk so bold it could have melted the dessert table's ice sculpture. Security didn't stop her. Maybe they didn't recognize her, or maybe they just knew better than to get involved. Either way, she waltzed past the front table like she owned the venue. Guests froze. One woman dropped her phone. A waiter nearly tripped. And when Claressa spotted her, everything shifted. "Oh, you're bold," Claressa muttered, adjusting her heels and calmly handing her purse to a friend. And then, boom. Claressa moved in like she was walking up to the weigh-in stage. Guests scattered in every direction, practically parting. Like the Red Sea, as if she had an invisible force field around her. Taki didn't budge. She stood tall, flicking that 30-inch ponytail like she'd rehearsed the moment in front of a mirror 100 times. Witnesses say Claressa didn't raise her voice, didn't ask a single question. She just acted. No hesitation, she lunged, grabbed Taki by the hair, spun her around, and slammed her straight into a table of mini cupcakes meant to spell out loyalty in gold icing. Oh, the irony, security? Still missing. Papoose? Frozen stiff like a glitched sim. Guests? Filming like unpaid TMZ interns. One clip, now sitting at over 18 million views, captures the exact second Taki shrieks, "I just wanted to talk," as Claressa proceeds to drag her across the rooftop like she was giving a live demo for a Swiffer commercial.
And then the hashtag was like, "Ain't no street me up." Coming there, and I'm just, I see it. I was like, I get over that. To be a daddy, I'm not, girl, I'm gonna take you to $100,000 from you. Girl, you give me $1 million. No, you give me $1 million, I get another $1 million. But that's gonna take after me training and everything, you know what I mean? Because I'm a natural trained. Natural born trained. So if I really went and trained and sparring, because I think I'm gonna do some sparring. I've never in my life did sparring. I wanna do it. I wanna do some sparring. Because like all the sparring that you guys see me doing on baddies and the fights that people see me do when I was a child, that all was just natural. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna make me some professional training. Then we go see what's going on.
It was raw, chaotic, and deeply personal. But what pushed Claressa over the edge? Was it just jealousy? Or was there more beneath the surface? Let's rewind. 2 weeks before the rooftop rumble, a shady blog dropped claims that Papoose had been secretly messaging Techi, not for romance, but for career advice, PR help, and emotional support. Emotional support? If you're turning to Techi for that, you might as well book a therapy session with the Zeus network. Though the texts were never officially verified, internet sleuths noticed Papoose had been actively liking several of Techi's Instagram posts, everything from full-blown thirst, traps and lip gloss ads to one particularly pointed caption, "I'll snatch what's mine if I have to." Subtle, not even a little. That's when Claressa dropped her now iconic Instagram story, "These hands been blessed by Olympic gold, don't tempt me," complete with freshly painted nails and a medium skin tone emoji. And who reposted it with a laughing emoji? None other than Techi. That laugh was the spark, and from there, it all unraveled. Behind the scenes, tensions were clearly mounting. Sources say Claressa had warned Papoose to cut ties with Techi, but he brushed it off, allegedly saying, "It's nothing. She's just loud. Loud is what you hear before the storm hits." Well, the storm hit. Hard. The night of the rooftop dinner, total detonation. One guest described it as Real Housewives meets UFC, while another said it was the most athletic hair pull I've ever seen. Security showed up a full 3 minutes late, just in time to see Claressa dragging Techi across the floor, while Techi screamed, "My nail! My nail!" and desperately clutched at her lashes. But here's the twist. Techi didn't fight back. Not at all. Hours later, a leaked voice note, allegedly from Techi, started circulating. In it, she claimed, "Girl, I wasn't even trying to fight. I was trying to film. I had a whole camera crew in the SUV. This was supposed to be my comeback episode. So now the real question is, was the fight real? Was Claressa set up? And was Papoose just a pawn in someone's clout-chasing storyline?" As the chaos finally began to simmer down, the wail of police sirens cut through the rooftop air. Someone had called the cops. Claressa, calmly fixing her earrings and wiping the last traces of the fight from her hands, was quickly approached by officers. "Ma'am, I need you to step over here," one of them said. And just like that, the two-time Olympic gold medalist, undefeated in the ring, was placed under arrest. On the spot. The moment didn't stay private for long. Multiple angles of her being cuffed surfaced online within 17 minutes. Viral didn't even begin to cover it. Claressa Shields, the GWOAT herself, was now being escorted out of a rooftop dinner in handcuffs, while the cameras kept rolling. In the viral clip, one officer, cool as ice, can be heard saying, "Ma'am, we've received multiple reports of assault and battery. Please turn around." Claressa didn't flinch. "Battery? I ain't even warmed up yet," she shot back, rolling her eyes before calmly turning around and striking a pose like it was a red carpet moment. She let them cuff her without a blink. No fear, no shame, just pure composure. Meanwhile, Techi was spotted climbing into a black Uber, sobbing dramatically with mascara streaks down her cheeks and a bundle of ice wrapped in a crumpled Gucci napkin. One acrylic was missing. Her wig was slightly askew, but somehow her lip gloss remained perfectly intact, glimmering like nothing had happened. She looked like a woman who just survived a storm and was already planning how to sell the footage. And, right on cue, the internet delivered again. Screenshots began circulating of an alleged DM exchange between Papoose and Techi just 5 days before the rooftop brawl. These weren't business-related messages, no PR talk, no brand strategy. These were flirty, emoji-laced late-night texts, including one that read, "I wish I could be where you at right now. I need peace." Peace? You're dating an Olympic gold medalist and texting that to a woman who's famous for flipping tables on live streams? Yeah, no wonder this blew up. Rumors swirled after Papoose allegedly sent a message saying, "She always wants to fight. You're different. You let me breathe." The internet quickly erupted, with fans flooding Instagram with reactions like, "Not Papoose gaslighting Claressa while texting the next Zeus network star," and Techi lost her wig over a man still wearing leather vests in 2025. Adding fuel to the fire, Remy Ma broke her silence with a cryptic selfie captioned, "Sometimes the trash takes itself out," leading to a wave of speculation. Though she had stayed quiet until now, sources say Remy is pitching a documentary titled After the Ring: Life Without Loyalty. The drama shows no signs of slowing down. After Claressa's arrest, she was seen mouthing the words, "You gone regret this." Fat Joe, Remy Ma's mentor, reportedly contacted the authorities to demand her release, sparking the Just Free Claressa movement. Fans rallied behind her, but Papoose stayed silent, seen leaving the scene alone in his wedding jacket. Rumors circulated that he was in hiding, possibly seeking legal assistance. Then, a blurry photo surfaced showing him at a hookah lounge, looking visibly shaken. Surveillance footage from a rooftop dinner caught Taki allegedly telling Papoose she ain't even pregnant, which raised questions about the authenticity of Claressa's pregnancy. Though Claressa faces charges, the drama is far from over. The internet divided into two camps: Team Claressa, featuring an Olympic champion, a scorned woman, and a possibly pregnant figure, and Team Taki, who had her wig snatched but was legally covered. A viral statement from Taki, "She ain't even pregnant," cast doubt on Claressa's pregnancy. Claressa had posted a cryptic image of herself holding her belly, leading fans to believe it was an announcement, but no ultrasound or due date were provided. Bloggers pointed out inconsistencies, like her flat stomach days later, which fueled speculation of a fake pregnancy. An anonymous makeup artist even suggested that her belly might be repositionable, only adding more intrigue. The saga continued, as Taki addressed the rumors with a viral Instagram reel. Taki revealed her side of the story, sharing that Papoose had invited her to a rooftop dinner and told her to ignore Remy Ma's energy. She posted a screenshot of a text from him, saved as Golden Era Pap Crown, where he asked her to come over. This fueled rumors that Taki and Remy might team up, especially after a leaked pitch deck hinted at a potential tell-all about Papoose's alleged manipulative behavior. Meanwhile, Taki is suing Claressa for emotional distress, physical injury, and defamation after she claims she was thrown into a dessert table. In response, Claressa is countersuing, claiming she was provoked and manipulated. Fans are split, with some labeling Taki a clout chaser, while others are urging Claressa to take responsibility for her actions. The drama intensifies as Papoose stays quiet, but a blurry photo of him leaving an OB/GYN clinic sparks rumors. Could Claressa's pregnancy be real or just a tactic for court? On top of that, gossip spreads that Remy Ma has texts showing Papoose in communication with a third woman named Tiffany, adding more fuel to the fire. The chaos reaches new heights when a leaked voicemail surfaces, with Claressa vowing revenge. If anyone comes for her again, pregnant or not. Speculation grows over a potential sit-down interview with all the involved parties, allegedly titled "Baby Showers, Boxers, and Bad Decisions." The big question remains, was Claressa in the wrong or was Taki setting her up? The saga is far from over.